Hello, everybody. Okay. Nice. Okay, let me see if I have everything here. I need to close my curtains. It's so sunny out today, so I can barely see my screen. It should be alright. Ah, nice. Enjoying my coffee just before I start. Hello, Miraculous. Hello. Ah. Oh. My allergies today are killing me. I will combat those with my coffee. Ah. um. Hope your day is going well, guys. What did I do this morning? Oh yes, actually, I've been writing the script for my next video, and I had an idea that I think it's going to work and make the video fun. Let's see how it goes. It will require more art than what I was planning. But I mean, I am not in like a super rush, just a medium rush with the video. I prefer if the videos turn out good rather than like making a lot of them. I apologize already for my very nasally voice, but I am suffering over here. Okay, so today I am back on working on these scenes. The ideal would be to have these sort of done today. So I was thinking that it would be a good idea to start on the fourth one. This one, this scene, and if there's anything else to like add and correct in the others, especially the ones at the top, they still need work, of course. I can do that if I still have time, and maybe I can do that offline. So next week I can start working on something else. But I think it would be a good idea to at least start on this one. So let me just create a group and the layers for this. This is the scene 4. And there's quite a lot of people on this one, but again, they are seen from behind. So my hope is that that will make it a little bit faster. But yeah, I'm gonna start with the environment first, just to establish the scene. Not with this color though. This scene is actually supposed to be the interior of the church building. So it will have the stained glass windows here. And I was thinking of making this line a little bit curved, just maybe, I mean, we won't see it much, but still wanted to indicate that the room sort of like curves and it's like a rounded place. Ho ho ho. Let me see here. I'm just trying to understand, because in the rough sketch I've indicated a few things here and there, but now my mission is to understand what did I draw? What was this? Like some sort of column, maybe? I think so. And yes, the windows, I think they are probably taller. I think something like this will work. You know what? Just to save the time, let me duplicate this one and yeah, flip horizontal. Just put it over here. I think my okay. I thought my one of the buttons on my Wacom pen was not working properly, but I think it was my fault. I wasn't clicking it in the right place. Okay, so these background and these trying to understand how this place looks like, because there's clearly some sort of altar. I might maybe move the figures a little bit, like towards us. I want to put a little more effort into learning animation at the moment. I'll follow a 2D animation course and try to draw a couple of frames every day. Oh, that's amazing, Miraculous. You know, like even just by doing a couple of frames, like if you build up that consistency and do it like a little bit every day, I think like you will get better at it, and you will learn a lot. Because sometimes I fall into a little bit of a trap of dedicating maybe like a full day or half a day at just studying something new, and then I kind of want like some results right away, and when I clearly don't get them, I get upset. And my goal is still to translate these into 3D animation, but I think the skills are transferable for the most part. Yes, I think so as well. And I mean, it definitely can be a very good thing to learn the 2D skills and then do it in 3D. Like I think it's almost like building a foundation, like some fundamentals. Yeah, great idea. 3D animation alone isn't working for me for some reason, even though I love to make things in 3D otherwise. Yeah, that's a very good point. You know, I'm very ignorant when it comes to animation, both for 2D and 3D. But if I think about the people that I know that are animators, I think most of them started like studying 2D, and then um, they worked on 3D as well, and maybe then decided to just do a 3D animation. So yeah, there must be like some maybe kind of reason why like doing a 3D alone. Maybe yeah, maybe it's not. It wouldn't work as well as like starting from 2D and then transferring it to 3D. Like you can perfectly do it with the modeling, like modeling and sculpting in 3D. You can totally do it without having to like take either drawing classes or actual like clay sculpting classes. But maybe it's different from for animation. Yo, hello, Hungry. Welcome. Trying to figure out like this altar thing, like what was I like thinking while like sketching this. That's always the struggle. I think I was thinking about maybe like a statue and then some probably like some tapestry or some like draping fabric behind it. I think that was the idea. So we have a face here. Here there will probably be the symbol actually that I drew for the church. This one. Oh, jump scare. I'll need to do like a more sketched version. Oh, maybe actually. Why not? Why not just leave this one, you know? I can decide to just leave this one as it is. Be bigger. Why not? Maybe I can change the part here. Maybe. Ooh, you know what would be cool if like this is the statue. So yeah, okay, we have all this stuff, blah blah blah. But then they actually added some fabric, some drapes go from the statue to maybe like the ceiling, almost to like simulate some of the energy tentacles. And also they, I don't know, they kind of look like arms. Arms ready to embrace you. then they've added other faces here. I don't know if I want these smaller, like this, make it look bigger. So maybe. Oh, the mask, yes. The mask is here. It's a concept that I did on my iPad, and it's the same one that I wanted to add above the main door of the church building design. And I don't mind how it turned out. I really like it. And I don't know, I really like the idea of it was kind of like a double face, so if you turn it, you have like a sad face here. I really like that. It might change in the future, but for now. Oh, hello, Rob Scribe. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope your day's going well, guys, by the way. Hope it's like the kind of day that you were hoping for. You know, sometimes you need like a chill day, sometimes you need for the day to be, I don't know, maybe full of things, very productive. This morning I was saying before that I started writing the actual script for the next video, and while writing it I came up with an idea that actually it's very good, because I was going in one direction for the for that video, and it was basically to show 3 designs for the spirits that are present in the world of Druides, and spirits that actually people saw in different occasions. So there's a little bit of a like folklore around them, a little bit of a myth, and you know, I was thinking, okay, let's do 3 of these spirits. Let's do a video where I talk about them and I show the design process. Then while I was writing it, I came up with another idea. I I don't want to tell you anything because it's a new way of like showing parts of the world building, and I think it's a very fun way to tell um, like parts of the story and the world building. So I want to try it. Let's see how it goes. And actually, um, that will mean that instead of having one video with the three spirits, it will be actually three videos, one for each spirit, because um, I've wrote I wrote like a little bit more of script than usual. Sorry, I can't English today. I'm still waking up. But yeah, I'm very happy because it's a style of video that I'm actually really excited to work on. There will still be like the design process and a few sketches and the voiceover, but it's slightly different, and I'm excited to try it. And if it means that I will be able to do like 3 videos and already have an idea for like 3 more videos, it's great. Because I'm so behind with the videos. Very productive today. I ate breakfast like 3 times. Wow, that sounds nice. I actually had a like I was so hungry this morning when I ate breakfast. I got some like Rice Krispies yesterday, and I mean, okay, they're made of air basically. There's nothing in them, but I had like 3 bowls of like full bowls of Rice Krispies this morning. Like I couldn't fill my stomach up. It was impossible. I had to have like, I don't know, half a kilogram of I was so hungry. Yes. Yeah, usually in the mornings I'm like feral. Like I don't know. I will eat a chair. I'm uh, I'm super hungry. And then it dwindles like during the day, it goes away. But breakfast is very important. Also, second breakfast. Where's Arcade in this stream? I know, right? They are not here. Where are they? I don't know. I was losing weight this week, and this morning I woke up like Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla is the perfect description. Like, sometimes it's like that. Like for me, like yeah, the in the morning, like breakfast, I had to eat, and I have to eat quite a lot. During the day, I'm fine. I might have like some like a very high hunger in the evening, but it's pretty manageable. But in the morning, woof. Yeah, mornings are tough. Like, I remember when I used to work in retail, I often got the shifts in the early morning, just because I really I really liked the fact of like tackling the task of a work shift right away in the day, and then having the rest of the day for me, and to do whatever else I wanted to do or I had to do. So I maybe had shifts that were starting at like 6 in the morning, or maybe 7 or 8, depending on the day. And like for the ones at 6 in the morning, I had to commute, but I was waking up like so early, like at 4:30 a.m., because I needed to have breakfast. Like even at that hour that you may think like, well, you're not hungry at that hour. No, no, no. I was. I also eat a lot of veggies and they're mostly water. I know, right? So similar to the Rice Krispie situation. Yeah, like you're eating air and you're eating water. Like, of course, you will not feel very full after a little bit. Maybe in the moment, but then, like, in 10 minutes, you will be hungry again. I ate a bunch of ripe papaya this evening. Oh, I don't think I ever tried papaya, but I am not a very big fruit eater. Like, I never eat fruit. But there's a lot of fruit that I never tried because I actually have an issue with the texture of foods. I think there's a word for it, but I can't remember. Yeah, I've been like that since forever. Like veggies are not an issue, but fruit, I don't know what it has. It makes me shiver. Ugh. Arcade, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Jewy Art. Hello, guys. I had a second nap. Well, that's a good reason not to be on stream, actually. Okay, I think before adding any more details, I should probably sketch some of these people because they will be covering a lot of the background. So no point in me adding too much. Let me save. Okay. Yeah. Yep. It's a good idea. Let's start drawing. Let's start drawing all these followers. like faithful people of visage. As I said, I wanted this scene to be quite filled with people, but the fact that they are all like seen from the back maybe will make this scene go a little bit faster. Because I would really like to have these 4 scenes ready as soon as possible. But yeah, let me not think about that. Let me concentrate on these guys on the right here. I dream about food. Oh, interesting. Everyone, like the stream or that face is gonna appear at your window again. You know which one. Oh, wow. Like, hello. Or maybe it's this one just shouting at you like, hey, leave a like. Need to rename some of these layers. Okay. Well, let me do this person first. Could set the scene really well. It's kind of funny looking. You know what? I really like the fact that these design. If you're thinking about, if you're talking about this one, but I like the fact that it's both like funny and a little bit creepy. Like, is that like I don't know, that dual thing, and it makes me think about, I don't know, circus design, like how even like a clown could be super scary and creepy, but also like very funny. You know, that's a dual thing. Yeah, can you imagine that? Inflicting nightmares with an ominous smile. Yeah, that is the main vibe of this spirit that these people call God. You think that it's ominous? Wait till I tell you about this religion that's main symbol is a torture device. What? Is that the god of the world that you're creating, or are there multiples? So basically, this is the god that they venerate in this specific realm, which is the realm of Tevwin. Yes, yes. By the way, I often forget about the names of my own world building. Okay, yes, I will admit it. This is one of the reasons why I need to keep like everything written down. But yes. So this is the blazing visage, and one main thing is that actually gods do not exist for real in my world building, but of course different realms and different groups of people will still have something that they pray to, that they venerate, and in this case is this god that the people that founded the church, they had a sort of vision and they saw this mask, this basically this being made of energy, like purple energy, and a very strong light. And this being had like a mask that kept changing and even like mimicking their own faces. So it's a god of like transformation, a god of even like trying to be your best self in every occasion. It has a lot of different meanings. I'm preparing a full lore video about the church, so I can explain a little bit better. The reality is that this being that they call God is actually a spirit of the other world, which is basically the parallel plane of existence where spirits, ancient spirits, and souls roam and live. And it's a place full of magic and very, very strange. Yeah, I still need to put down a lot of the details, but I really like the fact that they venerate something that, yes, they call it God. It has magic, it has power. These are humans, so these are not people that use magic, they are not able to. Um, so for them, I think it's very impressive. And it's like an organized religion, so it has, of course, many many hidden objectives, many hidden goals, and of course a lust for power and control. Oh, you're right, Hungry. I haven't thought about that. Oh my god, yes. Is I why? Why did they choose that? Like it was like I can imagine the meeting. Like, guys, I have a crazy idea. It's either this cross or a bunch of nails. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, are you crazy? No, 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 guys, hear me out. Hear me out. It's great. It's simple, easy to write down, easy to remember. uh yeah, no, the Church of Bride here is more elaborate with their symbols. Oh, really, if you think about it, that man is gonna come down and get PTSD. Yes, totally. Oh, yes, I was thinking about what I wanted to say. Yes, I just forgot to mention that, yeah, in other realms, and even like the Druids will venerate other entities. I think probably a lot of the Druids tribes will venerate nature, maybe like natural phenomena, and give them a sort of like a personification. While in different realms, there's maybe like different religions. I wanted this realm to have the only it's the only place where there is like a religion that it's monotheistic, so with just one god, and it's an organized and it has a lot of power. While in other realms, there's like either religions with many gods or different religions coexisting. Um, just to to have different places, have um, some diversity, and that's the beauty of um, working on a world building and deciding to set it up on a place that doesn't exist, and it's a whole continent, and it's very very big. So I have always new ideas to explore, and new areas of the map to visit. Let's say. Don't say that things have two voices. Am I wrong if I have that? It's pretty sick. I really like the the idea of like being the world builder. So I know that like the gods do not exist, but at the same time, um, like giving these people some kind of belief. Oh, yeah, I would like to see a lore video on religion, politics, etc. I'm sure it would be interesting. Yes, definitely, definitely. That's the goal, at least with the video about the church here, and how it ties with the politics. So how much power they have over the king of this realm. Spoiler: a lot. They have a lot of influence on him. Syncretic religions, as in two or more religions lending each other their concepts and gods. Oh, I like that. Like the Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism trifecta. Oh, I think that could be something that works in the realm of Saladan, which is where the tribe of feathers lives. Um, I don't know. I feel that will be a place where a concept like that could work really well. Religions holding each other and transferring memories. Ooh. There's so many like topics to elaborate and to write about, to do concepts for this project, and I love that because I never run out of the things to do, but at the same time I want to share everything with videos, but I get overwhelmed by the immense list of things, and especially because I'm still new to like doing YouTube videos, so I'm still trying to find the best way to make them and trying new things. I've been trying also like different kind of videos, like not only the lore world building ones, but also a few about concept art, maybe like my process from a design point of view. But I don't know. I honestly feel that I want to push more uh, the lore sharing and establish more of this project in terms of the story and all the world building. So I think, and also like it's the videos that I enjoy the most doing. Like I really enjoy working on those. I think doing more lore videos would be a great way to push me to make more videos in general, instead of maybe like experimenting too much with the different types, which is something that I still will do. But this year I was thinking like, oh, I would really like to be able to do 2 videos per month, and yeah, so far didn't happen. I'm still waiting for your creativity potion. I'll pre-order it. Oh, if I could bottle up that. Ah. but have you thought about doing a small animatic story video, and would what would you do it of? Yes, I thought about it. Absolutely. Months ago, actually, because I saw an animatic made by a friend of mine, and I thought it was so cool because it was actually very simple. Like, he is mainly a 3D artist, but he also paints, and he made these like still images with maybe just the character not even moving, like the the character was simply separated from the background and maybe like advancing slowly towards the camera, so just by making it bigger. It was very simple. It's just the images were very well done, and he uh, he used like a background music, and he wrote the script, and so you had um, the subtitles appearing. And when I saw that, like, I was like, oh, I could make something like that. It would be so cool. And I started actually doing the storyboard for that. I have it on my iPad, and I had the idea because at the time I was working on the Anatomy of Magic video. So I had the idea of maybe doing an animatic of the moment in which the church doctors discover the extra organ that the magic users have, and that actually gives them the ability to use magic. And they discover that and they present it to the king. So it was a very simple storyboard of them entering this like a huge throne room in the castle. And I still want to do an animatic. I don't know if I will do that one, but it will be really cool. Maybe for the video about the church I could do something, because even with just simple storyboards, they are quite effective. Yeah, like a motion comic. Yeah. The church being at the center of all kinds of political conflicts reminds me of one of the Star Trek shows, Deep Space Nine. There was a religion on the nearby planet that always caused trouble. Also, one of the main villains was basically the female pope of that religion. Amazing. I've never saw that, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Like um, there's two people at the head of this church, but the more powerful is actually the abbess, and she's the one that's, I think, a little bit more um how do you say it, she's definitely more cruel, but the word is not coming to me even in Italian. Well, she has, the her goals very clear in her mind, and she's ready to do everything to reach them. Absolute archdruid design is gonna drop. Oh, how people really are just against a girl boss. uh yeah, but yeah, going back to the animatic idea, it's still there. It's still there on my ever growing list. But that's definitely something. Definitely something that I can work on doing the live streams, because I can come up with a small script, and then during the live streams, draw the quick storyboards, and yeah, that could be fun. Okay, lady, you are. I think you're done. Now, let me try and do another version here. I think the sketch. Sketch did have their head turned, but I still want them to look forward. I'm gonna flip the canvas. Oh well, hello there, you two. Okay. Okay, I kind of want these to be maybe an older person. Okay. The drawing gives me the vibe that a theater troupe is gonna come out of that cloak and start a musical. maybe, maybe that's like in special occasions. That's what happens inside the church. That actually makes me think about the um, like festivities and like holidays that they might have associated to the god. That's something else that I still need to write about. They definitely have some like I don't know, special days. Still need to define also like how is the year divided? Like how is the oh my god. World building requires a lot of work. I still think that the hours of the day, I don't want to come up with a new system. Like I don't see the point. But I would really like to have names for the months of the year. I like that. I don't like having to come up with a new time time system. An improv group runs out and starts doing crowd work. All of them wear different masks with different expressions of the visage. Ooh, yes. It's like a Greek theater where the characters are more like archetypes than people. Yes. I literally just imagine Steve, Mark, Mike, and Carol coming out where Greek theater improv is indeed better. I like the idea of them wearing masks. Having trouble doing the other shoulder here. Okay. Okay. There you go. Just needed to see it from a new perspective. How much can one person procrastinate? A lot. I keep taking naps instead of doing stuff. Well, I say that if you feel that you need a nap, you probably do. Just gonna look up some references. That's the word. I really need to see like people and see like um, some haircuts. So Pinterest to the rescue. They sit around and pretend to be the noble houses engaged in diplomacy. Oh. YouTube recommended me a channel called The Character Camp for those interested. It's quite entertaining. The guy's basically just talking about different casts of video game characters and what they're doing, good, bad. Oh, last video was about creature design. Huh. Character Camp. I'm gonna look that up. Character Camp. Oh, nice. I didn't know this channel. I'm gonna leave this page open so I can check the videos out. They look very interesting. Wow, nice. Thank you for the recommendation. Have you guys seen mangaka Odie's monster designs? No, I haven't. Monsters. There you go. Ah, okay. I saw them. I didn't know who was the creator. I saw a couple of these. Very creepy. Very nice indeed. mean, these are so cool. Oh, I love the shape of this one. Ah, so nice. They are creepy, but they also have something cute. It's just me? Yes? Okay. Oh, yes, I was looking for hairstyles. I don't. Why do I have only people with hats and head covers? I mean, it's great, but I need I need something different. Oh yes, pictures from LARPs. Those are always great. Okay. I read a few chapters of Tomahawk Angel. It is indeed pretty nice. It looks really cool. I might pick it up. I think maybe my partner Marco might enjoy it. Yeah, he actually knows it's kind of cute. He draws them that way. Yes, they have that like a creepy, but also like a little bit friend-shaped. Like your first reaction will be like ew, and then actually, let me take you as a pet. I think that's great from a creature design point of view. It's like owning a facially disfigured pet hamster. Cute, but ugh. Exactly. Like you still love them so much, but yeah, they're a bit ew. Tomahawk Angel is published by Dark Horse. Oh, nice. Then I will definitely find it in the local comic shop. Still can't speak today, guys. I'm so sorry. It's one of those days. I'm like, oh. It's fine. Everything will go well. Dark Horse is always out there with the dark underrated comics. They have like a huge selection. Like they publish very different things. Like they have a vast library. It's great. Nobody gives indie comic authors a chance like Dark Horse does. Can you tell that they're my favorite comic publishers? You can, everyone can. Can! They're good, they're good. I have also a few of the video game art books that they published. And well, a few. Now that I look at my library, like most of them are by Dark Horse. And they're very good. They are some of the best that I have. And I'm just looking. I think I have. I think I have one comic that's published by them. I'm just looking behind me because I have my my library there. And also, yes, my cat is here, sunbathing, of course. But yes, I have the volume 1 of Bird King, and the artist is Crom, I believe he's called. And that's also by Dark Horse. I still need to read it. Like, I grabbed it like last year before Christmas, and I still need to read it. I feel very ashamed, but yeah, it's very, very good. I don't know anything about the story. I just saw the cover. I was like, interesting. I saw the inside of the graphic novel, and I was even more interested. It's been on my radar. I haven't read it either. Yes, I think I saw maybe a couple of years ago. I saw some of the art online, and then when I saw it in the comic book store, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab this. But yeah, I've been reading other things. So that's in the to read pile at the moment, but it's not super super long, so it'll probably take me a few hours to read it. I do that often. I'll buy a book and read the 3/4 of it, and it'll sit there for years until I finish it. It's not that I find it boring. I just get distracted easily. Yes, exactly. I used to do that because a few years ago, and I was so frustrated because I couldn't finish a book, and then I had like to stop and realize that the reason why I was getting so distracted, like starting a book, and I wasn't even reaching the half of the book. I will stop like I don't know, maybe like a few pages in, and maybe like 20, 30, 40 pages in. And at one point I realized that I was trying to read books that I don't know. I felt like in that moment it wasn't the right time, because I had like so much on my mind that I will get distracted, and the books were all like history related. So I mean, very interesting, but they don't hook you as much as something else, like a story. At least for me, like even though I really like history books, in that moment, you know, it wasn't the right thing for me to read if I wanted to keep reading and to read more. And as soon as I stopped and said, okay, let me go back. Let me go back to what I really love reading, which is fantasy, and let me read new authors. Let me like go online, see what's new in the fantasy the fantasy world. And I picked up a few things, also things that I that were not new but I never read, and that helped. I still honestly get distracted, and at the beginning of this year I was able to finish a book that I started early last year, and I left it there for months without reading, even though it was a fantasy book. But yeah, me too, I get distracted. My head is full of stuff, like you know, life in general, and it was very very difficult to start reading. Like the act of sitting down and reading was very very difficult, and I'm very happy that in the last few months I've been actually reading much more, because I enjoy it. And also like I'm doing world building. I need it. I need to also like water the creative plant, not only just create. I need fulfillment. I need some ideas from others, and uh, not even like consume, just enjoy the stories of others. And I've been doing it with video games a lot, but I was really missing reading. So I'm happy that the last two books I've been reading, I really really enjoy them. And the one that I'm reading right now, the other day I couldn't put it down. I was like, I have stuff to do, but I want to know what happens. I've pretty much fully switched to audiobooks, ATP for fiction. I still buy paper books, but a lot of them just sit there. Yeah, I tried with the audiobooks. I get so distracted. I start thinking about my stuff, and my ears switch off completely. The only thing that I was able to listen to as an audiobook was the Lord of the Rings, because I wanted to read it back, but of course it's very very big. So I said, you know what, let me put on the audiobook, and so I can listen to it while I'm working. And you know, that was nice. I already read the books many times, so I already know it. But if I had to listen to a new one, yeah, I don't think that works for me. I really love the act of reading, and I really love physical books. I don't like e-readers, or Kindle or whatever it is. I've read a few books on my MacBook Pro when I was at uni. I've read the Hunger Games books there, and yeah, I was able to do it, but it wasn't fun. Who has time for anything, to be honest? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. That is so true. You gotta read it to write. Exactly. Yes. I I really feel like so rusty when I'm trying to write, and maybe I haven't read for weeks. Like no, I need it. And also like the images that form in my head, of course, while I'm reading, that helps immensely. I use audiobooks for books that will confuse me if I read them word by word anyway. Like I listened to, through the Hyperion Cantos. Um, I listened through a psalm for the wild build, and then read it because I liked it very much. Oh, nice. I don't know those books. I just want to check them out. Hyperion. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, the Hyperion Cantos, it sounded like familiar. Oh, you know what? Like the audiobooks are great, especially when you have cases where the like the book is a series of books, and like if it's 2 books, 3 books, maybe 4, 5, still like 5, okay, I can deal with that. But when the series of book is like it's 10 books, it's 12, it's 15, it's actually 26, in that case it's like a commitment to start reading them. So in that case, like using the audiobook or having like digital like ebooks makes sense, because I mean books here are not that expensive, and I also like always scout the charity shops for books. But man, if I had to like buy a whole I don't know, 12 books, like if I wanted to read the Wheel of Time, that's a whole like a whole shelf of my bookshelf gone just for those. I listened to, oh yes, the other one. Let me see. Whoa, both of these books, they sound really interesting. I'm gonna put them in my book list. Both are sci-fi. Hyperion Cantos is futuristic sci-fi with a religious theme with a lot of mind twisters and time-related fun. Yes, in fact, I am very tickled by Hyperion Cantos. Yes, I think that will go on my list. I tried audiobooks, but I started multitasking and rewinding a lot. Yes, same. As I said, I was able to do it only with the books that I already read and that I know. But a new one, I am not very good in general with like being able to remind stuff when I hear about it. Like I remember even in school, like for me it's very important to write down stuff or read it. Like if I read it, I even remember the actual printed page because I have a very good visual memory. But if you tell me something like, oh, remember to do that later, I'll be, ah, yeah, sure. No, if for my mind, it never happened. Every like information that comes with the spoken words, it disappears. Like for maybe music or songs is a little bit different. It's a bit easier for me. But like if someone speaks to me and again they tell me something and I need to remember it, I'm like, that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Some of the wild build is about a tea monk in a utopian anarchist future going on an adventure with a robot to find fireflies. Oh, that's so nice. I read through the Dresden Files as a teenager. It is this far as 17 book series. Whoa. I usually listen to audiobooks when walking or running or at the gym or while cooking, basically while doing repetitive tasks. Yes, I think that's a great moment to listen to things like that. When I'm doing those kind of things, like when I do exercise, I always like follow a lesson because I do Pilates, so I need to listen to that. But if I'm like doing other things around the house, I either have nothing at all, like I enjoy silence and just thinking about stuff, or I have my iPad with some videos and usually stuff that is just there for keeping me company and keeping me entertained. So it's very like light stuff. Oh, meow! Before anyone thinks I have disposable income, university has free gym. Well, I am very pleased that the university has that. That's really, really cool. Yeah, same for me. Like I do Pilates here in my studio on the floor, and the lessons are on YouTube for free. Yay! Because if the thought of having to pay to do exercise, like physical exercise, pains me. Like no, absolutely not. Usually if someone tells me to remember something, the next time I see them, I go, oh my god, you told me to do that thing that I totally forgot. Yes. Like it's almost like seeing their face, seeing their persona brings back the memory. And you're like, oh no. She is probably starting to be very, very angry and hungry. Meow. Silence, I could never. I used to listen to audiobooks to fall asleep because I'd have to really concentrate in order to not get taken by my thoughts. Yeah, there's that thing too. Anyone knows the Wandering Inn? Yes, I know that one. That's a major epos too now. Meow. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. My cat is trying to open the door by just caressing the glass on the door. I think that definitely can work. Yeah, okay, that's why I know the Wandering Inn. Is it the same? I don't know if it's the same. because I think it was last year or maybe the year before. No, it was a year ago. I was contacted by someone that said they were from the Wandering Inn to do some designs, but in the end, like it didn't happen. But I don't know if. Oh yes, they're the same people. Yes, I can see it now on the website. But yeah, they kind of like after contacting me, they kind of ghosted me. Okay. Maybe I should reach out, see if they're still interested. That's why it sounded familiar. I just remembered. I don't really use audiobooks. I want to actually retain for sleep. I use lore videos and scary story compilations. Yeah. Does Yarnam want treats? She wants her food because she eats at 5. Because I actually since I've always um, I've always worked from home since I got her. I got the habit of feeding her the proper way, which is basically giving her food many times per day, but smaller quantities. So she eats 5 times per day, and yeah, just the small portions because it's closer to how they eat in nature, and it prevents the cat from you know vomiting because they eat too much in one go. But yeah, the downside is that of course every time she will be very very hangry, and I say it hangry because she will be angry and hungry. But yeah, now at 5, I'll probably take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom and yeah, and feed her. Maybe grab a snack. Let's see. I will see. I'll see how I feel. Oh, now I use my prescription melatonin to sleep. I remember when I was in high school for a period, I had trouble sleeping and I had to take melatonin as well. Yow! Oh my god. I used sleep deprivation last night to sleep tonight. They ghosted Alba. Yes, they did. They never responded. No breaks allowed. Art till the sun sets. Well, actually, sun sets in probably an hour, but I will go further than that. Haha. Okay. You know what? I think now actually it's a good time for me to take a quick break because when I come back I can start working on the other people in the scene here. But yeah, looking good so far. So let me save this. Oh yes, I'm coming. That's your tail. I know, strange. Okay, she's getting angry with her tail. But yeah, she's not a very brilliant cat, I must say. Our sun set already, but it's so cloudy you can hardly tell. Oh yes, feels oddly British weather. Well, today here is so sunny. It's like it was still cold, but very very sunny, very nice. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break so I can free my cat from her hunger shackles. And I'll come back. So, yeah, stay around. I'll be here in a few minutes. I'm back. Ah. What? YouTube chat thinks Stephen Galley Raid is a spam. Oh wow. Held that for review. Thankfully, I'm here. Well, thank you, Arcade. A human knight is in shining armor, saving me from the racist robots. Yes, absolutely. Wow. It's an intermediate level of rainfall, like level 2 or 4. Wow. Evanescence while Tip Tip is an absolute vibe. Oh, so it's the different ways and levels of rain? Wow. Well, yesterday here, it was like it was a bit cloudy, and at one point I remember I was in my studio here, and I was because I printed some of the sticker designs that I did as a test, and I was cutting them, and suddenly everything went dark, like I couldn't see, and I looked outside and it started hailing, like there was hail. Like I was very confused, and then I don't know, it lasted for a few minutes and then it stopped. But it was so strange, like I was literally like seated here and trying to cut these stickers, and suddenly I was like, I shouldn't cut this, I can't see. Why can I see? Like there was light one moment ago. Tip tip. I don't even know how to read. I will probably read it like jiri jiri, tip tip, jiri jiri, jump jump, and mashled hair, mashled hair. Probably everything gets turned to mush from Bangladesh monsoon. I can't even imagine the rains. Yeah, like those rains with like literally globs of water falling. We got hail 2 days ago too. Oh, it's fun when outside because it sounds like tiny footsteps on the roof. Yeah, when it's like the very small one. I'll read it correct. Oh, Chiri Chiri. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I remember when I was little, I was in elementary school. Back in Italy, there was a hailstorm, and the I don't know how you call them in English, but well, the pieces of ice that fell were as big as a fist. And I remember actually the old garage of my parents' house. The roof was completely destroyed, and fortunately, I don't think they had. Yeah, they didn't have the cars parked there. They were under another roof, which was a little bit more protective, and that was one of those like garages that you use for like you have your garden tools and a few other things. It was mostly storage, but yeah, remember the holes on the roof. It was scary, definitely scary. I was saying perfectly. I found a song called Jiri Jiri too. Oh, we have 4,000 millimeters of early rain. Oh, make of that number what you will. Wow, 4,000. Growing crops and trees, yeah. We have a kids song that describes rain as pili pili pom. uh, yeah, I mean, all these sounds are pretty spot on. Mm. Oh, I think I will need another coffee too. I already had one, and that's enough. And I also had tea. Before. I don't know. I'm very tired. I love the imagery of the chain hanging from the figure on the altar. Makes it look as much for worship as for containment. Ooh, yes. Almost like yeah, like the visage itself could come out from there. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I will like a powerful spirit to just roam these realm that freely. You know, minor spirits. Okay, we can deal with those. But a very like ancient and powerful and an evil one. Maybe on some subconscious level, people already knew that thing is not something to be worshipped, rather something to be feared. Yeah, like a lot of the iconography that I'm giving these churches is really not joyful, and I don't know. I would probably be a little bit worried. A little bit worried by like all the people that that follow this church. Like, are you guys sure? Are you okay? Maybe you just need to talk with someone. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. Usually, by this time, I'm much more awake, but today I am not. Okay, who is these other birds? Oh, you know what I wanted to draw before? I wanted to draw a child. Maybe like this person has a child with them. Maybe some coffee energy and focus from the caffeine. Oh, yeah. I think the coffee doesn't really have much effect on me. Like, I much prefer the tea, because coffee will give me that like burst of energy, but then after just a little bit I will feel sleepy again. Tea helps a bit more. But at the same time, like I don't know, I don't want a tea right now. So I will just push it through. Maybe like a fizzy drink would be nice now. But then I'll probably start burping like crazy, and that's not good. That's not the vibe that I want. Not for this stream. Children are so difficult. Like their proportions are all over the place. Like they have huge heads for no reason. For me, Cafe Bustelo used to help me wake up, but I don't like to drink too much. Yeah, me too. I always get just one small coffee after lunch, and that usually helps. I used to drink coffee in the morning, but it started giving me problems. Like I could feel my heart racing, so I switched to tea, and it's been great. So now I have the basically an espresso after lunch, and it's that's great. It's the right quantity. I agree, kids are so frustrating. Oh, you were talking about drawing. Yeah, no, I'm talking about both. I don't particularly uh, enjoy the presence of kids, let's say. I don't hate them. Just think like, you know, you stay there, it, and I stay here, as far away as possible. I really don't like kids. And I love how people say like, oh, but you were a kid once. I hated kids when I was a kid, okay? I actually got better. Like when I was a kid, I couldn't stand other kids. I want them like gone from my life. And now it's getting better because I don't have to deal with kids. So when I go out, I I am more tolerant. But yeah, I don't really enjoy kids. A return for my journeys to the kitchen. I brought the treasures of the faraway lands. Oh, nice. Enjoy your sacred beverage. No, Alba just hates kids' heads, like specifically. I'll give him a break. They were just born mere moments ago. Exactly, Hungry. I wish them the best from over there. Yes. Like, I will sit here, you sit there at like 3 kilometers away from me, and we're chill. That's it. Except for my baby nephew, love that one too bit. Gremlins, yes. I mean, I like truly, I never enjoyed the kids. I was even like, I remember my when I was little, my mom wanted me to play with baby dolls, which I find like so disturbing, and I hated them. I never played with those. I find them disgusting. Like, ugh, that's so creepy. Why should I play with that thing? Like, give me like Barbies. I can do Barbies because all my Barbies were like secret agents and having like cool jobs and a lot of I don't know, secret missions and things like that. But baby dolls, like only just by thinking about it, it makes me throw up. Sorry, I'm just venting here. uh Look, if kids are so popular, why do we deposit them at school while the professionals take care of them? I know, right? No, go off. I will then. I will. Ugh. Yeah, remember when I was little, I really wanted one of those tracks with the cars, with the racing cars. Oh, that was my dream to have, but of course they never gifted me one because they determined that I was I was a baby girl, and baby girls don't play with racing cars. Ugh. And like baby boys can't play with Barbies. Ugh. That's what I hear when people say this kind of bullshit. Like, let people play with whatever they want. Like, kids know, they know. And if they don't know, they will need to try different things. It's for playing. I knew that I didn't want those like stupid dolls. I wanted a racing track. and Legos and what else? Well, I really liked video games. I loved anything Pokemon related. So now, and also like Sailor Moon. And now I buy all those things for myself for Christmas. Still need to buy a racing track though. Teachers should be paid more in general, but also for compensation, yes. Okay. And another... I'm calling all these layers NPC. NPC 1, NPC 2. Makes sense, right? They are all NPCs in the end. Okay, let's do this guy over here. I hate racing cars and Bratz dolls, and I played with both. Also, we had a rug with a city map. Oh yes, from above, so they all lived there. Oh yes, I love those kind of rugs. I think one of my friends at the time had it. So when I went to like her house to play, we always built Legos on top of one of those, so like kind of like trying to build the city. It reminded me of My Pal 2. It was my friend when I was a gremlin. My Pal 2, let me check that out. Oh yes, this thing. Ah, so cool. I had like a dog robot at some point. I really love that. I guess I was playing City Planner. It's so tragic and infuriating how young society genders a child. Yes! I mean, they're toys. They're toys to just play. Ah! Yeah, remember in kindergarten, they had a couple of Lego sets, and they had everything divided by gender. Like one was the girly Legos, and it was there were no like friends, like the line of Legos that they also like made, thinking like, oh, little girls would like to play with this for sure. But it was mostly like I don't know, building a house and building like a cute stuff, and there were also a few Duplos in there, and the pile that was the Legos for the boys was like the space shuttle, the police station. They were so cool and like so much more expensive as well. And I remember being furious because I wanted to play with those, and the teachers wouldn't let me. And I have this memory of the teachers like shouting at me to not touch the Legos, the Legos for the boys. I think that's the origin of my villain story. Like, I was like a pain for the rest of my time in that kindergarten. One of my friends and I actually flooded the bathrooms because we just opened all the faucets and walked away. So, you don't tell me which Legos I can touch or not. Otherwise, I will flood your place here. So yeah. Like now, I'm just like thinking about this and telling you guys, and all the dots are connecting. Yes. Me growing up annoyingly autistic and non-binary and going, oh, I guess another random rule. I know, right? I know. Like, that must have been annoying to deal with. Yes, so annoying. Because, I mean, I'm just a kid. I just want to play and have fun. And you're giving me rules? Like, stop. You're boring. Like, you're failing in life if you're giving a child rules on how they need to play and which toys they need to play with. Oh, what the hell? I know. Even more annoying, half the time they don't even tell you the rule. They just look at you like a fish. Yes. Like, I don't have a diagnosis. I have a lot of traits in common with the autistic people. Again, I don't have an official diagnosis. So I don't like to say like, yes, I'm autistic, but I have a lot of traits in common. And one thing is the society rules that they don't tell you. Like, I hate that. I always hated that. Like, if there's a rule, tell me. I'm gonna break it, but you need to tell me. You need to tell me. You don't need to assume that I am going to understand these stupid social rules. Like, I don't give a damn about those. I hate it. Like, there's so many stupid little things that you are supposed to do. Like, no. I'm turning into like a sort of monster here. Fuck yes, I'm our leader since kindergarten. Yes, let's rebel. Let's rebel. Oh yeah, there were girl Legos, as if you need to dumb them down for the ladies. I know, right? Like, it's Legos. It's also the cool thing about Legos is that you can build whatever you want. That's the cool thing. It's so creative. I've never played with OG Legos, and ironically, the off-brand Chinese Legos never had a gender thing going on. There you go. Plus, so many points to them. You're boring and failing in life. Alba 2026. I used to like to combine all the toys and have like a civil war. Yes, exactly. Didn't matter what kind of toys. Exactly. Like in my Barbie house, there were stuff from all over the place. Oh, hello, Gable. Legos should only ever be divided between the cheaper kids sets that aren't truly cheap anymore and the expensive adult sets that cost hundreds of dollars. I completely agree. Yes. Like, the adult ones are, you build them, they're kind of expensive, you build them and then they act as a sort of decor. Like I have a couple of those, but the cheaper ones, I started collecting a few Legos, mainly like putting them in my Santa's list in the different Christmas, and my parents will get me maybe one set. It was mainly like the Harry Potter ones because, of course, I was a massive fan of Harry Potter back then, and it was so nice because yes, I will build the, I don't know, the triple decker bus or whatever, but then like that bus I would use it for like playing with other stuff as well. So it was nice. They were not super cheap, but not very expensive back then. Now it's crazy. A diagnosis in this economy? I know, right? Hello, Tigerfish. According to society, being normal is being socially acceptable and not actually normal. Yes, nailed it, Tagger. Absolutely. You can't be too acceptable either, be too normal, and suddenly people view you suspiciously. You need to find like a balance and just basically be a little bit of a sociopath and being able to transform, kind of like what's the deal with the guys from this church, like being always the best version to make like others feel good, and never like stand out in a bad way, kind of like I don't know, navigating society in that successful manner, and to others you just seem like oh yeah, normal person, look, nothing wrong with them, and in fact there's everything wrong with them. The secret is there is no normal and everything is vibes. That's how I live. Mostly be normal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need to find that balance, and it's difficult. I prefer to be not normal, honestly. Do my comments appear on here? I can see them, Tagger. Yes, I can see your comments. Adults need to stop monopolizing toys in general. Like Pokemon cards are extremely expensive because of them. Yeah, because of like the fact of like collecting, and if you think also about all the blind boxes, in fact they are toys, but like they get so expensive, they get sold out everywhere just because there's like people buying 50 of them and probably then throwing them away just because, like, I don't know, TikTok say them to to buy them. It's so bad. My family has a ton of the Star Wars collector's edition, like over 100 grand of them at this point. Like, I have the original Slave One Star Wars set and box from the early collector's edition. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. Last year, I saved the money and I gifted myself the set of Rivendell. And now it sits proudly on top of my bookshelf. I love it so much. I look at it every day. I also want to add some lights to it. Ah, it's so nice. And in the last few years, uh, I got a few sets. Also, like my partner gifted me a couple of sets for the Christmases of the past years. I love Legos so much. I wish I had more space to display them because I have a few sets actually that are um, in a box, and they're not built because I don't have the space. Even later stage capitalism. Oh, I mean, truly, like what's going on? All of the artists, YouTubers live right now are either brain rot or fetished avatars. Oh. Yeah, no, that's not my vibe. I yeah, I like to actually like draw images. I'm working on my own project, and during the lives here, it's all very chill. As you can see, we are often just chat a little bit about different topics, while I try to produce concepts and illustrations for my world building project. So yes, you are very welcome here. Here we actually produce art, or at least I try. I try. It's a running joke in my family that we need another house just to house all of our Legos. Oh no. Actually. Oh, and by the way, if sometimes it seems like I'm reading comments that are not there, is because I'm multi-streaming. I like to remember that sometimes. So yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Sadly, I cannot share the chat, the YouTube chat on screen because that's not allowed on Twitch. So apologies if sometimes it feels like I'm reading some like invisible comments. That Lord of the Rings set looks sweet. It was my favorite from the ones that they so far released. It was on my wish list for since like before it came out. When I saw it announced, I was like, I dream about that. And it was a very proud moment for me to be able to save the money throughout the year, and then say, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And I also got it with a discount. Haha, because it was around Christmas, and there was, I think it was a 15% discount, which is not bad. Because the full price is expensive. Sometimes I straight up forget Alba's drawing and just hang here like a group chat. Yeah, that's nice. Buy enough Legos and build another house of Legos. Love that. Your genius is frightening, Arcade. I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, I love that phrase. Imagine quoting a quote that someone quoted of a quote. Pew! Wow. I can confirm, Arcade is very smart. So we are all in like a constant state of fright here, because their genius is for sure frightening. I design weapons sometimes in my free time. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so nice. No, I rarely do that. I rarely draw weapons. Now that I think about it. Oh no, the quoteception started. We are falling deeper and deeper into the quotes. Don't say it started, Alba. I don't want to write out the quote again. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I can picture it being at the beginning of a book with like 2 pages of names after the quote. Yes. I fucked up the game, didn't I? uh, I was thinking the same thing, Arcade. The way YouTube chat thinks these messages are normal, but held for review early when Hungry mentioned hail. I'm starting to think it is a bias. It's definitely a bias. There's something there. I also designed a cheeseburger railgun with a hammer holder. What? Tagger, if you want, we have a Discord server. Feel free, only if you want, you know? You're not you don't have to do anything here. It's just if you want, you can join it and and share your art with us, because I'm so curious to see this cheeseburger railgun. Like, I kind of want one. It's technically a railgun powered catapult. I'm even more intrigued. Like, what? What? Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was my shoulder. Whoa, it cracked. Speaking of the Discord, I sent some of my Lego collection with it. They are unfortunately old photos. Ooh, thank you, Gable. Wanna check those out? Let me see if I can drop the link. You should also see the link in the description of the live stream if you're interested. But let me see if I can add. Let's see if the bot's working. Okay, yeah, it is. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can click the link there, but you can find the link in the description of the live stream as well. Tiger, does the cheeseburger get accelerated by the railgun? Yeah, I'm so curious about this design, so I want to know more. I want it regardless. Like all the extra info is just extra. And now I also want a cheeseburger. Oh, actually, I actually got the groceries today and I have burgers. This is a sign. This is a sign that I need to do. I need to prepare some cheeseburgers this evening. Thank you, Tugger. You're reminding me. Oh, nice. Nice, I'm happy. Yay. It's always nice when you have something fun to eat. I'm flipping the canvas so many times today, but it really helps with the scene with these many characters, because otherwise I get a little bit blind and I can't see the mistakes anymore. Underage, but can give a brief overview of how it works in a minute. I can't join because I'm not allowed to as in AG. It's fine, Tiger. Yes, if you want to give us a brief explanation, we are just very curious because it sounds cool. It sounds like something that I would like to use in a video game, honestly. So yeah, please continue working on these weapons concepts, because it really sounds fun, you know? I'm very curious how your cheeseburger isn't burned to death. Oh, good point. It might be burned to death. I didn't take that into accountability. And the cheeseburger needs some, I don't know, some sort of protection from getting burnt. How many crests do we have for the art challenge now compared to how many were wanted or needed? You know, I didn't have a number in mind for the ones that I needed. Like, the more the merrier, honestly. Like, there's not a limit. Also because I would use them as a Kickstarter for designing characters, so designing the different nobles. I can't remember the exact number of how many were submitted. There's a good number though, and I'm very very happy. So thank you guys again. See this scene from far away. Yeah, we'll probably see the arm of this person. Maybe just a sketch. Because I think she will probably have her arms be wrapped around the front. Okay, just need to. Yeah, I think she will probably have her arms. Part will be kind of hidden, but I still want to sketch it out to understand. Yeah, probably something like this. Maybe replace the cheeseburgers with exploding discs. I will still keep a list. Maybe they're not real cheeseburgers, but I really like the idea of a cheeseburger. Maybe it could be something with the cheeseburger shape. That something that looks like a cheeseburger, but actually, I don't know, it's made of metal or something else. The ammo canister is attached to the side with a small piston at the bottom that reloads it when the launcher is in position, it is shaped like a C kinda, and when the C opening faces the ammo canister, the piston pushes the ammo into the launcher, and then it rotates back to the launch position. The launch is rail guided, so it won't fall off, but when the launcher stops, the actual thing you're launching will fly out. Oh. Okay. Wow, I really thought I could finish this image today, huh? I think I might go on for a little bit longer than usual today, just because I really want to push this image. And at least to add a few more people. The gun is basically shaped like a Spartan laser from Halo. I think I know which one it is, but I need to check. Because I never played Halo. Ah. Oh, nice. Or kind of like the purple guns, I forgot what they are called. Plasma cannons. Oh, okay, okay. I'm just picturing being a hungry king, asking for a cheeseburger, and someone outside of my kingdom tries to catapult them over the gate. I love that. I would love to be that king. Like, oh, fetch me a cheeseburger now. Okay, so we have the closer people ready. Now I will probably need to add the other people and the priests. I'm wondering if maybe I should sketch the priest here. Just to maybe like define their body a little bit better. And let me just, yeah, do this. He probably needs to come forward a little bit. Yeah. Wait, it's almost 6 p.m. GMT already. Sounds fake, but okay. I know, right? Today kind of like flew by. That's why I feel like I'm like, what? 3 hours already? So I think I'm gonna keep going for another half an hour, just to tackle maybe like these priests here and a few other figures. Maybe freeze the cheeseburger so it stays together and it's more lethal. Well, I wouldn't like to receive a freezed cheeseburger in the face, honestly. That sounds painful. Just to ziplock it. Mmm. If I'm king, I will open the gates for a cheeseburger and my reign will end quickly from being poisoned. The Trojan cheeseburger. I will intercept the cheeseburger with a cheeseburger of my own. I love the idea of throwing cheeseburgers though. Please don't remove that. Like, let's find a way, but I really like a gun that's like shooting cheeseburgers around. I love that so much. Yay, surprise long stream. I want to keep being here, but I'm so falling asleep. Oh, hungry. No, go sleep. Go sleep. Considering it will melt really fast, that is not also not a very viable option. Most viable option is a disc container for the cheeseburger or a landmine. This container with the padding if launching to allies, landmine if launching to enemies, or both if you want to trick them. Oh! The sleepy genius of Hungary. Liquid cheese will reduce air friction. I can imagine them saying that while like falling into the bed and falling asleep. Like, remember, liquid cheese. Both as in one contains a cheeseburger and the other a landmine. Yeah, as you said, to trick them, cause some confusion there. First one, always cheeseburger. Okay, like this skeleton base for the guys. I want these to look good, but they also don't need to be very detailed as they are quite small. Or it shoots food, but instead of being a gun, it's for disaster relief. Oh, that's the best Hungary impression. Remember, liquid cheese. I do in fact sound like while going to sleep. Remember. I was thinking of a tiny bullet that releases an explosion once it hits its target. My first idea was a spring power system. For a second I thought that guy at the center was something's legs. Oh. Alba, have you heard of the Dynamic Bible? I don't think I have, you know? It's a drawing book full of fundamental stuff. I was just curious. Well, thank you for bringing that up because I don't think I ever heard about it. Let me look it up. Dynamic Bible. Oh, wait. Wait. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let me check one thing just to see if. Oh yes. Okay. I didn't remember the title of that book, um, but I know the artist Peter Han. I love his stuff. I love seeing like videos where he shows his sketchbooks, especially. So good. And I actually saw a video um was published by the guys from what's it called? I think it was the same guys from the schoolism, the online art school. Is Lightbox the event that they do? I think in California, and they had a video. They still have it on their channel, where Peter Han was showing his sketchbooks, and he showed a few of the sketchbooks where he did the drawings that then inspired him to make a book. But in that video, he didn't even say the title of the book, but now I can see that it's this one. Wow, so cool. I I especially like enjoy how he uses his sketchbooks. I mean, he's super good at drawing, of course. But I love that he has some sketchbooks that are like for actual quick sketches, notes. He puts in there like even some cool things that he finds while he's either traveling or just like drawing in the park. So he will attach like a leaf or something like that. It's a very like journal, almost like a sketchbook, instead of being one of those sketchbooks where like every page is a masterpiece. He also has those, but I especially love the sketchbooks where he takes notes, and it really looks like one of those movie props, like the notebook from Indiana Jones. Like it has that kind of vibe that I love it so much. But yeah, I didn't know the title of his book. It seems to be like impossible to find. But I can see that it's on the Internet Archive, and there's a few. Yeah, I think you can find it on PDF and online. Oh, nice. I'm gonna check that out for sure. Still trying to find a book to get to draw with. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. Also because every artist has their kind of way of teaching and of doing things, and it's also tricky to find the one that works for you as well, like not only for them. I have here like layers on layers on layers, and I'm starting to get a little bit crazy. Oops. Ah, help. This is so small. It's so difficult to draw it. How did we go to toothbrush? What happened there? I missed a few messages. A rubber duck that contains a gas bomb? Wow. You just have to shake it and launch it. Wow. Sending over toothbrushes for the enemy team with toothpaste, but they look for the poison in the toothpaste, and the poison is in the hairs of toothbrushes. Never buying a toothbrush again? What is happening? I thought we were on cheeseburger gun design. Now we are gone to how to eliminate an enemy. I have no idea. Who are we poisoning? Who is the enemy worthy of elimination if they're bothering to floss? For some reason, I feel like really bad people don't floss. To be honest, I guess it's just a weird idea. I mean, I love this like brainstorming of strange looking weapons. Evil dentists. Yes. Evil dentists that will keep like telling me like, hey, you need to floss more, and you will stop bleeding. I assure you. Never happened. Always bleeding from gums when I floss. Ah. see if I can sketch the other two priests here. It's very difficult because they're so small compared to the rest of the image. I'm trying to find the book I couldn't finish. I think it had a blue cover. Oh! I'm sending good vibes for you to be able to find it. I think I deleted my own messages. I'm tired too. Oh. Yeah, I mean it's Thursday. It's basically the end of the week, and I mean you guys heard it. I've been yawning since like the very beginning of the live stream, so it's one of those days. In fact, I think I will probably there you go. I'll probably play some games this evening, trying to relax. I was like thinking of maybe working a little bit, but I have the whole day tomorrow, so I think I will work on the new video tomorrow, because I was actually able to finish a few other things that I was working on. So yeah, tomorrow I can dedicate the whole day to the new YouTube video. So today, yeah, this evening I will I'll play some games. It's called The Art of Basic Drawing by Walter Foster. Ah. I think, let me check, I think I know which one it is. Oh yes, you know, I think I had one of his books. I just realized the mask has a wig like a judge, and that's so funny. Ah. The mask as a court wig. Now I can only see that. A powder wig. Twist 2. You show up to court and this is your judge. I'm going to jail. It's here in the UK. They use those wigs like the judges, and frankly, they're quite ridiculous. Like I could never take that person seriously with that kind of wig on their head. Like, what are we doing? Like, should I have like worn a wig? Should I bring the wig from home while in like a courthouse? It's so stupid. I thought it was hair this whole time. I just realized they were masks on top. Yeah, because it's really small, so it kind of looks like a fancy wig from here. But no, they are masks. They are like faces. But now, you should wear the wig when doing the lore video, but like never mention it. Like doing the video like super seriously, but never mention the fact that I have a wig. Like I never address it. And people will be like, what was the wig for? Like, what? Did you guys see that? It would be so funny. Yeah, it cuts to Alba halfway through and she just has the wig. See, that's why I was a bit like blocked in doing videos. I was missing that thing. I was missing the wig. Or one of those where you have a clip of your drawing and one of the clips you're just wearing a wig. The many faces of justice. Exactly. How do court hearings work in Blazing Visage territory? I think those will be dealt not by the church. Probably they will be dealt by someone else, probably someone that's part of the well, probably by the king or his counselors. maybe the church takes over only in matters that that maybe like have something to do with them. That case, they probably, you know, they influence the king, so they still swing things around as they please. But yeah, it will be officially dealt with by probably some of the counselors. Hammer of Justice is such a goated song. I don't even know which song that is. There's a separation of church and state. For now there is, but yeah, as I said, the church has a lot of influence. It's just that it's not directly... they're not like taking the kind of like power directly, yes. They're more like moving things in the background. The illusion of separation. Yes, that's very well put. Yeah, okay, I think these guys work this way. And before I go, just want to do the usual and add some masks to the elements in the background so we can see the scene a little bit better. And on the altar as well. Okay, let me see it without the storyboard. Yeah, definitely needs more people, but these ones work pretty well. And I definitely need to redo those windows because like this, it looks like a rectangular room. So I will need to redo those. Now I'm gonna just take a few notes for myself. Okay, because I might end up working on these ones, because right now they just need a few more people. I need to do the cleaner version of these people, and they add some details to the background on this one. So I still don't know if I will keep working on these next week, or maybe I switch up things and I change the topic for next stream. I guess I will probably discover that and decide that next week. But yeah, yeah, still don't know. I can't decide now, so I will leave that decision for like future me. There should be an actual third group of people who have a creature in custody, and they call themselves the Keepers of Truth, because they know if people see it, there will be cows everywhere. Oh, nice. Just thinking. Leave it for next week, Alba. Yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoy seeing me working on this, I'm happy to continue. And yeah, work on these next week. And if we get bored, you know how it is. I like to keep things not static. I try my best to not work on the same stuff week after week, but you know, this takes time. So if you guys are enjoying it, I can keep working on these on Tuesday. Where is that shark from in your follow button? Ah, there is a long story. Yeah, it's a Sacabambaspis. It's a real thing. I had no idea, and it was mentioned in chat. Like, how? When was it? Like months ago. Like, I don't even know when. And yeah, I like this so much. Like, look at it. It's amazing that I just put it there. I was redoing my overlay and I said, this is the perfect place. Because that's the place. It's like an extra place where I might put the webcam in the future. I have a few issues with my webcam. That's why I don't really use it much. I would like to use it more, but my webcam crashes my computer. So until I resolve that problem, we have our friend the Sakabambaspis. Yeah, Hungry shared it with us. I mean, you can look at VODs and see when the overlay changes, and that's when we all found this creature. I need to look back and write the date because it's very important. So I will do that for sure. But yeah, I still like my general overlay, but I was thinking of moving some things. But I like it to keep it simple because in the end, the art is the main thing. But yeah, let me save, and I think I'm going to end the stream. Oh, perfectly on time. It's 6:30. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today for this suddenly longer stream than usual. But I really wanted to at least tackle a few more things of this image. And as I said, I might work on these next week. And yeah, that's all from me. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Have a good Friday as well. And a nice weekend. Yes, the weekend is coming. Yay. So yeah, I guess I will see you next week. And yeah, on the Discord server as well. See you around, guys. Thanks again. Cheers. See ya. See you, everyone.